This is Lesson 11 from George's Secret Key to the Universe, and the first word is accessing on page 265. I only know how to get into a black hole and not how to get out again. I am not sure it is possible. Eric would have told me if he knew. I am accessing my archive on black holes, gravity, and mass, but I fear none of these files holds the data I need. The second word is exploiting on page 277. He didn't want to go on a quest for knowledge to benefit humanity. He wanted to use Cosmos to make himself rich and powerful by exploiting the wonders of space. The last word is agitated on page 279. However, no one was more agitated or jumpy than Dr. Reaper, who was sitting in the front row with the principal and the other judges. The writing response for this lesson is read the last 2 pages of chapter 30, then give your opinion as to whether Eric should try to make up with Dr. Reaper. Use evidence from the text in your response, and you need to write 5 to 7 complete 5th grade sentences. I'm going to read that part for you. But that's you, said George, pointing at the photo. He examined the face of the other young man. It was strangely familiar. And that looks like Reaper. But he looks really nice and friendly, not scary and weird like he is now. Graham, said Eric quietly, was my best friend. We studied physics together at the university, the one here in this town. The man you see in the middle was our tutor, a brilliant cosmologist. He invented the concept of cosmos, and Graham and I worked together on the early prototypes. We wanted a machine that would help us to explore outer space so that we could extend our knowledge of the universe. At the beginning, Graham and I got along very well together, Eric continued, gazing into the distance, but after a while he became strange and cold. I started to realize he wanted Cosmos all for himself. He didn't want to go on a quest for knowledge to benefit humanity. He wanted to use Cosmos to make himself rich and powerful by exploiting the wonders of space for his own good. You have to understand, he added, that in those days, Cosmos was very different. Back then he was a giant computer, so big he took up a whole basement. And yet he wasn't even half as powerful as he is now. Anyway, one evening when Graham thought he was alone, I caught him. He was trying to use Cosmos for his own terrible plans. I was there and I tried to stop him, and it was dreadful. Everything had to change after that. Eric fell silent. What? After the terrible thing happened? Asked Annie. Susan nodded. Yes, honey, she said. Don't ask your father any more questions about it. That's enough for now.